Let's bring in one of his former teammates. That is Tedy Bruschi, our teammate now, NFL Countdown's Tedy Bruschi. Tedy, your first reaction here to this relationship of Tom Brady, 20 years with the Patriots, and now starting a new expected landing spot is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Bruce Arians in this potent offense.
Well, I'm excited for my friend. Tom expressed excitement to me in terms of what the possibilities could be. After his departure from New England, the options that he could have, the new players that he could play with. So excitement for Tom, excitement for all the fans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and, especially the players, Nagandi, because can you imagine the sort of life that's just been injected into every player on the Tampa Bay Buccaneer roster? I'm talking defensive players, special teams players, not only offense, that who you just signed at quarterback, and now you're legitimately a contender to win a lot of football games. I'm sure they're all in the gym right now working out or at football fields, running sprints and doing all that. That's the type of motivator they just got for next
Tedy,
season.
give me some perspective here because there's another when you look at the Patriots offense through the years, size wasn't a big deal for their wide receivers. The one that stood out, of course, Randy Moss in 2007. He was 6'4". He, of course, had, that was the year career high 50 touchdown passes for Brady, and you could make a case Brady the MVP, Randy Moss the MVP. You were on that team. You saw it day in and day out in practice. And Randy Moss was 6'4". Tom Brady's never completed a pass to a wide receiver in his career that is taller than 6'4". Mike Evans is 6'5". What can we expect with this combination here with Brady now having an option with Mike Evans out there?
Well, I guess, first of all, those Randy Moss guys don't grow on trees. So you're not going to have those every single year. But to have a big target like that on the outside is something that Tom knows how to utilize. They've attempted it before when they were in New England. Do they have bigger receivers come in like a Gordon, like a, Harry, those type of players? They try to make it work. So Tom knows what to do to make it work. And I think the offense that you'll see is, B.A. Bruce Arians is going to have his flavor to it in the shots down the field. But I think you're going to see some plays next year, Kevin, in terms of, whoa, I remember seeing that play in New England. Because I think that's the type of input Tom's going to have. That's the type of relationship I think Bruce Arians has had with his quarterbacks in the past. When you're talking Roethlisbergers and Manning, those type of guys, Tom was talking to those guys and seeing what kind of coach he would be, how he would be to work with him. And that's what it's going to be. Tom, I think this. B.A. says, I think that. I think you're going to have a nice little blend of using Mike Evans, using Godwin, using the tight ends in certain times. I'm excited to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play football next year, and that's something I don't know if I've ever said that.
Well, we haven't said that in a while, especially in the postseason. We're talking about a franchise that hasn't made the postseason since 2007. Tedy, one question that, I can't answer, Nicole can't answer, only guys like you, guys that understand what it's like to play for one organization, or at least can envision here. What do you think it's going to be like for Tom Brady to put on a Buccaneers uniform that's so different from those Patriots red, white, and blue threads?
Yeah, even walking into a new locker room and, seeing new logos, new colors, I think that's going to be a little bit of an adjustment for him, definitely. 2 decades with one team and you had a lot of success. But, I think that's something that there is an element of excitement to it, an element of curiosity in terms of what it's like on the other side. Those type of questions that maybe he's had, for the past couple of years and saying, do I see this playing out the way I want it to play out in New England? Maybe not. What it's going to be like if I go to another team? Now all those questions are going to be answered, because the one guarantee that Tom has always told us over the course of this journey, the past 3 years, was the number 45. And he wants to play to 45. And Tampa Bay, we'll see what the contract terms are, Kevin, in terms of years and amounts and all that stuff when it comes out. But I bet you it'll end when he's 45, because that's something that I know is very important to him. He wanted that number. Obviously, New England wasn't willing to work out with him in terms of that type of length, probably. So here's what he wanted. Those questions you're talking about of the new uniforms and all that stuff. Tom gets to experience it all now.
And what have we learned through the years? Never question Tom Brady. Tedy, we do appreciate the time. 2021, keep this in mind. The Patriots will host the Buccaneers in Foxborough, so we will see how that
I'll be
plays
there.
out. Yes, you will. Can't wait, Teddy.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.